Hey, what's up guys? My name's Dan, and welcome to my channel. If you haven't been here before, welcome back if you've been here before. Um, Basically, as you can probably tell from the title of this video is going to be just putting together a statement plant. Now, if you don't know what a statement plant is, basically, a statement plant is just a very impressive plant. Now, what I'm going to be doing is a little bit of a different take on that. I'm going to be putting a lot of my impressive plants together into one pot. So this is going to give me flexibility in watering. I'll just water one pot rather than watering multiple pots. It will be one thing to focus light on rather than all of these things to focus light on. And I only have one big trellis, which I'll get more into later. So it's really just overall saving space, time, electricity if I need to put a plant light on it. And yeah, I just really think it would look really cool. I do a lot of design work at work, and I really would love to just implement that more into my house, because right now I don't really have any mixed planters. Like, I have one vase upstairs that has a bunch of water propagated cuttings, mostly pothos and hardly philodendrons, but all of those are like from my one specific job site. So that is more just a mix of like, these are cuttings from this one job. But this, I really hope to just have like, I'm planting it now so that it will be established and good for my new apartment, because I was considering waiting to make this until after I moved, but I realized moving, transplant shock, all of that, it's better to put them through the transplant shock now, let them be established for about a month, month and a half, and then move them, because it is a 13-14 hour drive and we're doing it in one day. So it'll just be in a dark van for 14 hours, and then it'll be in its new bright spot. So yeah, that's why I'm doing it this way. So first, I'm gonna explain why I'm putting these specific plants together, and then I'm gonna go into showing you what plants I'm putting in here, and then I will just start with the design, and as I'm deciding, I'll explain why I'm putting what where, and that's just the design elements of making a arrangement. My cats are crying at the door because I won't let them in here, so if you hear that, that's why. So the plants that I'm gonna be using for this arrangement are mostly philodendron, monstera, pothos, and scindapsus. A bunch of different varieties of all of them. I'll show you them all in a second. So the reason that I'm using the plants that I am using is because they all like bright, direct light in order to get the best effect, I guess. Bigger leaves, pretty much. So yeah, some of the plants that I'm using are very sentimental to me, and then some of them are just kind of like, I don't know what to do with this, but it looks cool. Let's throw it all together. So yeah, let's get into the plants that I'm using. A little birds of paradise. I rescued this from work, like the other day actually. This is gonna be in the middle, and it's gonna be just kind of like the spike, or the thriller, if in design element speak. Because eventually, with enough bright direct light, this plant will get huge, big leaves. So eventually, at some point, this will be bigger than my trellis and just kind of towering over everything. This is probably my most sentimental plant. This philodendron Florida green, I am gonna propagate it too, because it has a little baby here, and there's this leaf. Nothing's gonna grow from this tip, so I might as well just propagate it. So I'm gonna cut that because there's a growth there. And then this growth and this growth. So I am gonna propagate this in this video too. I have some Florida green propagations upstairs already from this plant, so I'm just gonna add this to those. But yeah, this plant is very sentimental to me. This plant was actually the closest to the house fire that we had. Some of its leaves actually got fire damage, and I'm just very glad that she's okay. And this is just an impressive plant in general. This one I contemplated, but again, same thing. I want it to get bigger leaves because look how tiny baby that is. So I'm gonna put it on the trellis with the bright direct light. So this is a fuzzy petiole philodendron, very close leaf shape to the heartleaf, not the heartleaf, the Florida green. But as you can see, its petioles have this funky pink fuzziness on them. So obviously the more bright light it has, the bigger leaves it gets. This leaf, it pushed out after not having its plant lights anymore, so we're gonna fix that. This was its last leaf with its plant lights, so obvious difference. So this is kind of gonna be a trial. This is a Micans philodendron. I absolutely adore these plants. I'm sacrificing this for a trial because I have a full 8-inch hanging basket of this plant, so I figured I might as well see if this can work. Micans don't necessarily love bright direct light. It can burn their leaves. But in my head, if it's like behind the other plants a little bit and like getting not as much light, it might work out. So I don't know, we'll see. But these leaves are just very velvety, brown, reddish. Very cool plant. I love this, and I really hope it works because I think it would be great to add this texture to it because none of the other plants really have this velvety texture. So this is just a medley basket. It obviously is just a bunch of different trailing plants. So just from what I see, this will be really fun to actually unpot this and go through the whole thing and actually see everything that's in here. But from what I can see, a Swiss cheese Monstera Edisonii. My friend said she thinks this might be an Esqueleto, but I honestly don't think it is. But I don't know. Either way, we'll put it on there. Just some regular heartleaf philodendron, a dragon's tail Rhaphidophora. I might be pronouncing that wrong. A neon pothos, neon heartleaf philodendron, silver sword philodendron, satin pothos, which is just silver scindapsus. I don't know if that's a Manuela pothos or just pothos enjoy. I can never really tell them apart. And then I can also never tell apart the like marble queen, snow queen pothos, but that's in here. I believe this is either a red imperial, I think it's a red imperial pothos, not pothos, I think it's a red imperial philodendron. And yeah, that's really all I see. Some basic gold pothos in there. I'm probably not really going to use that because it's not really a statement, but yeah, this planter is the reason that I'm doing this project because I have no idea what to do with this, and this is going to take up the majority of it. Obviously, I'm just going to take out like the basic boring things like the golden pothos, but yeah, I'm really excited about this whole variety. Yes. Monstera, I can't pronounce it, Stilipantine, I'll put it on the screen. But I'm really excited about this. I just brought this home yesterday. Love her. And then a philodendron brandii. Now these two I was really contemplating if I should even put in this. But then I decided, fuck it, I literally got these two put in it, and then I was just second guessing myself because like they're so pretty and just such statement plants themselves. But I'm really hoping that they just do really well on this trellis with this bright direct light, and I can just propagate them over time and get little babies of them around my house as individual statement plants. Yeah, so that is all the plants I have for it. There were a few more upstairs that I was considering. Maybe I should, but I decided against them. I think this will be more than enough to fill it. And yeah, let's get started. So I'm thinking to do the birds of paradise last, since that is going to be like the middle focal point of the whole thing. And I'm also going to be reusing as much of this soil as I possibly can. To not waste soil. It was too wet. Okay. That's why it hasn't been happy. Gotcha. So close. There we go. Okay. Yeah, so the first one I'll be adding is this Monstera. I kind of think it's an Addisonii. My friend thinks it might be a, what's it called? A, Esqueleto, sorry. So, that'll be the first one in there. I'm gonna wait until I get a few more out of this that I'm definitely putting in there, and then I'm gonna start potting it. then just spraying with alcohol between each different plant that we cut. So the aftermath. Honestly, it's really not that bad. Like, those are all cuttings I need to take care of. That's just dirt I need to sweep up. That's garbage. That's garbage. And most of those are garbage. So, like, it's really not that bad. Okay, I just brought it upstairs. I actually just took it up the stairs instead of just taking it around outside like I said I was going to, because I figured it's actually smarter to just take it upstairs. Hi, Tig. Yeah, so here is the reveal. I am so happy with it. I'm so excited to see how it turns out and grows, and yeah. Look at how beautiful. I'm so excited to watch this grow. I got the Florida green attached to the wall so that can start to grow up there. I do still have to figure out just how to really maintain all of these leaves so that they're not competing for light. But I got this brandy eye right out open and center. I got this Scindapsus cutting. The Monstera is going all the way up there. The white variegated pothos. The Monstera I still can't say it. Silver stored philodendron, neon pothos, green pothos, fuzzy petiole philodendron. Let's get you out there. Yeah. My Micans, my lemon lime, and yeah, I'm so pleased with how this turns out, and I'm really excited to watch this thing grow. I am gonna have to put something in front of it to make my cats not want it, but it's so pretty. I'm so excited. I am a little nervous about the soil mixture because, like I said, I did run out of soil and I kind of just used some whatever I could find. But I will figure it all out in a little bit. Yeah, I really love how this turned out. I just... Thank you so much for watching. Please give me a thumbs up if you enjoyed this video. Definitely be sure to subscribe to keep updated with my channel and my uploads, and definitely keep an eye out for updates of this plant. I will be updating on my Instagram. If you want to follow me on there, all of my stuff will be linked down in the description below. And I will definitely be sure to have an update video just on how this plant is growing in, and how these little cuttings and propagations that I got from this video are doing. Yeah, I have to go clean up and take care of my propagations now and go water that plant. But thank you all so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye.